Hey, hi there. It's me. Yep. And today's word's tenderness. Tenderness. How about that? It's not just for steaks anymore. No, we want to be tender. Philippians 2 listed as one of the characteristics that is desirable to have for us as people who are filled with the Holy Spirit, people who are walking with God. We want to be tender. Yes, we're going to sin. Yes, we're going to mess up. Yes, we're going to have problems. Yes, we're going to get into trouble. All of those things are absolutely going to happen. The Bible says that our best is as filthy rags. So if we have filthy rags, we're certainly going to have to be straightened out. We're going to have to take it out to the laundry machine and beaten up. So, tenderness. Love that word. Michael Landon, he had many tender moments on Little House on the Prairie. What was that show? To Meet an Angel, Takes an Angel, some kind of show like that. Write me and tell me what it is. So, and the Bible is full of demonstrations, and Jesus is the ultimate. Here he is. He's been scourged, crown of thorns on his head. You haven't seen the Billy Graham's last message to America, to the world. It's about the cross, and it shows very vividly the cross, the ruggedness of it, the crown. So Jesus has been beaten, and he's on the brink of death. He's on the brink of saying it is finished. What does he do? Do you remember what he did? Well, doggone it, you should remember. You better remember. No, is that tender? No, that's not very tender. He looked down and he took care of his mother. He said, "Mama, you know, this is your son. Son, this is your mama." And he made sure that his mama had covering, had a help. Yogi. We don't seem to have too much trouble with being tender to children. Although there was a guy on the news here, so I can fix this. Yeah, hang on. Let's see. All right. There we go. Yeah, it was a little dark. I was like, how come I can't see nothing? Where'd all the lights go? Elton John has a song about the red shoes, you know. Bring me my red shoes, makes me cry every time. That whole album, Songs from the West Coast, is a very tender, beautiful album. And but why is it that we're just tender to children? Oh, we gotta tend to the children. We gotta be tender. We gotta be loving to the children. And as soon as they turn adults, what is up with that? Why can't we be nice to people? What are you old people? We can be nice to the old people. Hello, Grandma. How are you? Where's your inheritance? I mean, what is that? That's just crazy. No, we should be tender to all people. The Bible doesn't say, let's be tender to the young ones and the old ones and the ones in the middle. You're going to get a big convincer. I mean, I remember those old 30s movies. Don't make me have to slip you a convincer. Help me, Lord. Well, I love you today. Love you so much. I miss everybody. I really do miss you. I prayed about it. I've been doing my very best to get to it, but the Lord just doesn't seem to have released me to send out the little written Devo. I just can't seem to get over that hump. Now my schedule is very peculiar right now. I head out as early as I can. I like to be gone by 6, but it's 3 hours later and I'm just heading out. I had a lot to do at the ranch, a lot of little detailing things to take care of, from dishes to laundry to watering the Jersey Giants to taking care of the duck. We got turkeys, we got little baby Americanas. Taking care of all those animals, it's a project. And then, of course, one of the family members took the house and let's have fun. Let's play Wheel of Fortune with the house. And he turned everything upside down and moved everything. And so I'm like, okay, whoop-de-doo. So I had to put everything back. And crazy. Woo, doggy. I am so excited today, though. I really am excited. Do I seem excited? Am I excited? Are you excited? Who's excited? What about the furniture? Where's the furniture? Tell me about the furniture. I'm excited about furniture. I know, you love that furniture, don't you there, pal? I'm never going to get over my brother telling me about, what about the furniture? You got to get the furniture. I just think it's the funniest thing. It's never. I don't think it's ever going to lose its tickle in my heart. Kind of like Carol Burnett with the grandma. You know, I always kind of give a little shout out to my brother about the furniture. You got to get the furniture, and then the hoarders, the horrible hoarders, the hoarders, what a hoarder, horrible, messy hoarder. People had all kinds of opinions, but it's funny. There's only one guy who came out and helped me move. I got people who are calling me names and you know, labeling me and doing whatever they can to, but then what about people who wanted to actually come out and help me move? There wasn't a whole lot of them. Then there were helper people, they just weren't there. There was no helper people, really. I mean, my ex-wife came out for about a blink of an eye. Too hot. Look at this guy, this crane's going over here, and it's like smoking, and wow, I wonder what it's doing. It's like an old-time smoke engine over there. And, you know, my children came out. Hey, Pa! Bye, Pa! You know, I got people who were very sweet to me, but nobody helped me move. It wasn't very much of a... They like to point. Like to point out all the stuff. The furniture! Don't forget the furniture! Hoarder, you're a miserable hoarder, a hoarder. If I had time, that's the one thing I need is time. But the thing is this, we don't really need time to be tender. We don't need time to be tender. Let's all sing that together, shall we? Joel? Alrighty. No, we don't need to be time. You don't need time to be tender. I can be tender right now. I got cars all around me. They're zipping and they're flipping and they're squealing their brakes and they're putting on their. They're gonna get going and I can be tender. I can be tender. This guy up here, he's a maniac. He ran around me like a jackrabbit, and then where's he going? He's going nowhere. You're going nowhere, Jackie. You're going nowhere, Jackie. Nowhere. He rushed around me so he could ride the bumper person up here, and all I have to do is just kick back. So you can drive in a tender manner. You can drive in a tender manner. Did you ever think about that? I never thought about that, but you can drive tenderly. It's also known as smooth. Be a smooth driver. I've got this app on my phone. Maybe you want to try it out. It's called EverDrive. EverDrive. It kind of drives me nuts at times because, you know, I live in LA, man. I live in LA. You know, Sheryl Crow. And I don't drink any beers on Tuesdays or any other day of the week for that matter. I don't drink beers. I don't like them. But you know, drinking a beer on Tuesday and a bar on Santa Monica, and just want to have fun. And but I live in LA, and traffic is like you can't always predict, especially with a freeway. It goes like this. It goes. I don't know why people, they figure they get 12 inches, they want to hit the gas, and then hit the brake, and hit the gas, hit the brake, hit the gas. I would rather just ease right on up, just ease along. I can see the brakes up there. But somebody might get in front of you. You gotta guard your spot. You gotta guard your spot. You gotta get it. They're gonna get ahead of you. Look out. Here they come. Get them. Don't let them in. Why not? We're all going this way. It's not like they're gonna park. You know. Oh no! There he goes. There's Sam. He got in front of me and he parked. Oh man! I have to stay here now until he gets done with his dinner. No, nobody's having dinner. There's nobody parking. If you let someone ahead of you, not gonna affect nothing. We're all moving along. And the easier people would let people in and let people be fluid, the highway would go a lot smoother. It would be a lot more of a smooth ride for everybody. Well, right now, there's about 3 football fields. Just in the period of time I was talking, I was on that guy's bumper. Now there's a football field ahead of me. Because everybody jackrabbit ahead. But then guess what? I see the brakes on up there. So I'm trying to catch up, but I don't want to catch up too fast, because then I'll be caught in the jackrabbit hit the brakes mode. So I'd rather just kind of stay a nice steady pace. I don't know how they do this, but this happens before. Thank the Lord it's downhill now. I don't have to spend any money on my gas. What else do we do during the day? You can be tender and kind in the restroom. How about that? Let's talk about, are you ready to go commando? That English girl, she gets away with everything. She can say anything she wants, and people, oh, it's so cute, as clean as a sparkling mermaid. I mean, how do we get off on that? But you can be tender. You could leave the bathroom clean and neat. You could make sure the window's open. You could make sure that everything's wiped down. You could make sure the towel is put back. You could make sure that you flush all the way. How many times have you gone to the restroom and somebody didn't flush, or they partially flushed, or didn't all make it? I mean, don't leave that restroom until everything's clean and neat and beautiful. That would be a tender thing to do. That'd be kind, wouldn't it? Our words. Yeah, stupid. That's not very tender or kind. So we need to be tender and kind in our words. And look at this. I always want to stop and get this bumper's been here forever. There's a cool license plate on and everything. I always want to stop and grab it. I never do, because we're going too fast here. Okay, I'm running that fast to get, so I kind of brake here nice and easy. I'm trying to kind of just pace myself, you know, just be just a tender driver. Today's teenagers, and I got 2 of them, so I know. I gotta say thank you to Mama and Alan. They got me a Rubio's nacho plate last night, and I got lemonade, and I'm all set. Boy, it tastes good. Are you tender to yourself? I just want to cry. How many people beat themselves up? I saw a woman on the highway yesterday. She was going like this. She was hitting herself in the forehead. I thought, Chris Farley. I mean, I love Chris. God bless you, Chris. Save me a spot up near the pool, buddy. Chris Farley. He was a classic character actor, and he would say, "Ah, oh, you're so stupid. That was dumb. Oh my God, how could you be such an idiot?" You heard people talking like that to themselves. It's like shocking. Yeah, we make mistakes. Yeah, things happen, but it's not unusual, you know. It's not unusual. Tom Jones, really. I remember when Tom Jones was like brand new. It's not unusual. It's not unusual. It's not unusual. I mean, I told one of the youngest in the family, I told him, I said, look, you know, someone said something that was very mean to him, and it just broke my heart, because the little fella, we're out of time. What am I doing? How does this happen? I'm right. You're going to have to tune back in for part 2. Two Devos in 1. I'll tell you what happened with the little fella, and what my answer was. But if you're not going to watch the next one, that's okay. Just call me. 213-713-8954, 8954green, att.net. On the Twitter, Mr. Bob 8954. And of course, you're watching Bob's Daily Devo on YouTube. Just accepted the Lord, get to Bible Believing Church, and I look forward to your thumbs up and more subscriptions. Yay.